What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Drift standard video. And today we are going to have a look at the deck list that won one of the most important tournaments in standard and on MTGA especially, which is the Standard Showcase Challenge. And that was won by none other than CFG SOC3 playing Esper Southbound, and quite a spicy version of it with some cards that aren't really played normally, but definitely are powerful in the deck list. And also, you know, I mean, it gave them the win. And I feel like it's also, you know, some really good tacking for the mirror, especially. So let's have a look at the cards that are being played in here. And fortunately, we see some Drift cards in here, which is a very welcome change. So Esper Southbound, if you don't know by now, then congratulations. You are dodging one of the most powerful decks in the format. I feel like Esper Southbound, without a doubt, is tier 1 alongside Gruul Prowess or Gruul Mice, whatever you want to call it. And also Domain. So basically what you try to do in this deck is you want to pick up permanents and replay them, and these permanents have strong ETB effects. So we have Nurturing Pixie, Fear of Isolation, and Town Ain't Big Enough as like our main cards to pick up permanents. So Fear of Isolation, as initial cost cast a spell, return a permanent you control to its owner's hand. Nurturing Pixie, when it enters, you may control a target non-fairy, non-land permanent you control to its owner's hand. If it's returned that way, put a 1/1 counter on the creature. And Town Ain't Big Enough, 3 less to cast if it targets a permanent you control, and then you return up to 2 target non-land permanents to their owner's hands. Now, the cards that you most often want to pick up and replay are things like Stormchaser's Talent, which will give you an Otter token with Prowess. If you level it up, you can buy back this Town Ain't Big Enough from your graveyard, which is very powerful. Hopeless Nightmare, when it enters, opponent loses 2 life and they discard a card. We have the new Momentum Breaker. Drift, start your engines, and when it enters, each opponent sacrifices a creature or vehicle of their choice. Each opponent who cannot discard a card, you can also sacrifice it to gain life equal to the speed. We have No Other Realm from Duskmourn, 2 mana, -3/-3 enchantment, and also shuts down Hexproven Ward, which is pretty relevant. So those are kind of the things that you want to pick up. One of the cool things that this deck list is doing specifically, which is also really good, I think, for the mirror too, and the grind potential of the deck, is Overlord of the Bilmerk. So if something dies, Overlord of the Bilmerk, when it enters or attacks, mill 4 cards, and then you may return a non-avatar creature card or a planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. It's a great way for you to buy back any of these like bounce effects, or buy back Kaito, Bane of Nightmares, who's also being played in here and is just incredibly strong. In a way, Kaito also provides a self-bounce, right? Like if you ninjutsu Kaito in and then simultaneously put a Pixie or Fear of Isolation back into your hand, you can use that card again to pick up a permanent and replay it, which is a little bit more like self-bound shenanigans. But Kaito can also just run away with games like no other. And yeah, really also does a lot for the deck list when it comes to, you know, more control strategies, kind of. And of course, the stun effect is very powerful in the card too. Now we have like, you know, I guess like I would say 6 of these cards, including Overlord of the Bilmerk. I would kind of consider them mirror breakers as well. Even though, you know, they're kind of in like the flex slot of the deck list. And Creature of the Schism especially, I feel like it's a really good mirror breaker because one of the, you know, most dominant removal spells in the deck list is Nowhere to Run, and this thing's got 4 toughness. So it's kind of a card that you would usually board in against self-bounds, or it's a card that is considered to be very strong against it because they can't really remove it, and you get that attack trigger as well, which is pretty relevant. Stock up. Probably like also in here for the slower matchups, think like Domain or Blue-White Control as well. Just one of the most powerful cards that comes out of Drift. 3 mana, sorcery, look at 5 cards, put 2 of them into your hand. Just really good, especially if you draw it into like the late game and it can just like refuel you. And that's kind of the reason why I'm assuming it's being played in here. It's just very powerful card. And yeah, that's kind of also another form of card advantage for you that we're playing. One of the more important things that is lacking from this deck list is we're not seeing Optimistic Scavenger, which I feel like has always been a staple card within Esper especially. And it's kind of just absent. Like this is more, I would almost say like this is just kind of like the Dimir self-bounce deck, but you're still playing Nurturing Pixie, and it's also still playing white, especially for the sideboard, where we're seeing things like Break the Spell, Pest Control, Lockdowns, and more Destroy Evils as well. So it feels like a very tournament-focused version of the Esper self-bounce decks, but you know, it being tournament focused means that it's kind of like designed to beat those 3 decks that are basically taking over standard, which is the Death deck, Gruul Aggro, and also Domain. So a really cool version of self-bounds with some new cards in it. But yeah, self-bounds, you know what I mean? It's out there. I actually really enjoy playing this deck. I know a lot of people hate to play against this because it's a little bit toxic, especially when you're playing something that's pretty creature heavy, because it's very much like anti-creature. The best matchup for this deck is always going to be like aggro, especially like Gruul Prowess. It's really good against. And simultaneously, it's not that good against domain, but what we do see in this deck is that there's a lot of respect for domain as well, with a lot of like removal for enchantments, and like I said, things like stock up to help you like go into the late game a bit better. Same with the Overlord of the Bilmerk. So yeah, one of the 3 bullies in Standard. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if Wizards wanted to shake things up a little bit and get rid of one of these cards, dude. Like, I don't know what I would get rid of, but I do feel like the time is closing in on us where I wouldn't hate if something went. Let me know in the comments what you think should get banned out of this deck, if anything at all. Curious to hear your thoughts. I feel like Astro Pixie is just miles above like any tier 2 deck, and very also, you know, pretty toxic play pattern that it provides for your opponent as well, especially when once you're stuck in a Talon big enough Storm Chaser Talon loop. It's basically like shambles. So yeah, let me know what you think. I did still want to give this deck list a shot. We like to play competitive decks on this channel, especially decks that win good tournaments. So this is what we're doing right now, checking out the deck that won the Showcase Challenge. So let's just dive right into it. And for what it's worth, I ended up getting a... Let me see what my win rate ended up being. 75% win rate with this deck list. So not too bad. I lost to Domain and I lost to the Mirror, which makes a ton of sense. I basically beat everything else. So there you go. Let's dive right into it and let's have a look at basically one of the absolute best decks in Standard. Cookies. So we're actually 4 or 5 today. That's tough. Definitely not as good as a win rate as yesterday or the day before that, I guess. Oh, and now I'm gonna get fucked by this. Hey, it ain't so. Renolf, thank you for the 31. At least they didn't have it. Thank you for the 31. 2 ghost vacuums in the side, okay. No Oculus, please. They're looking for it. Okay. I should go to my other playlist here. Oh, because it's still the same playlist, so let's go back to it. There we go. This is a game ended in a draw. Standard best one ranked after opponent was drew some -22 life. Did opponent hack? Wait, what? Are you? Did you guys not? Did they not like exactly run out of time or something? Not like, how was your timer? I mean, I guess it's not. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. I really don't. I don't have an answer for that one, I fear. Very strange. Draw? Elephant, thank you for 13. Reported it. I mean, I don't think there's such a thing as Hex in Arena, but yeah, you might want to look into that. Doesn't sound good. Stock up. I don't know if I want that card right now. And I just want a Fire of Nowhere to run. town ain't big enough. Not bad either, to be honest. I'll just try this. Power creep doesn't stop. Yeah. The one card in Eater Drift that slipped through. Especially after that article, or I guess the podcast, it just makes a lot of sense that the good cards in Eater Drift, or the cards that are good in Eater Drift that get used, minus like Momentum, Monument to Endurance, are just old cards that they just made a little better. Like, if they literally had no time designing the set, they just literally just grabbed like an existing design and made it a little stronger, and that's Eater Drift. Look at Ride's End, look at Stock Up, you know, look at Bounce Off, like all these cards, it's just, you grabbed this design, you made it a little bit stronger, and now that's it. Like, GG's. Tragic. Little tragic, not gonna lie. Actually, ruins the older cards. It's kind of like the only thing that they were able to do, though. Sad. Little tragic. Yeah, sure they can do Tarky or dirty like that, right? Okay. Yo, I heard you like Storm Chaser's talent, so I gave you Storm Chaser's talent to go with your Storm Chaser's talent. Casty, you got a big storm coming. You sure do. Chikorita? Alright, let's do it. There she is, thriving in her element, shining. Okay. Everything, like the entirety of Final Fantasy. Well, of course, there's always Final Fantasy Commander cards, which won't be legal, but the entirety of like the base Final Fantasy set will be standard legal. So. Well, yeah, that's more what we meant, Eisen. Like, I think you can definitely tell that the effort from Eater Drift was fully given to Limited. Which, I mean, they have to do that, right? Like, it's a lot more... They would fall on their asses infinitely harder if they created a terrible Limited design than they would if they made it a terrible, like, set for Standard or any other format. Like, that could go under the radar. You kind of cannot... You cannot walk away from making a horrible Limited set, right? So... Yeah, they always have to give attention to Limited first, and then, like, you know, they can goof around. Yeah. It's a little bomby. Okay, I'm just gonna grab something for the sake of grabbing something. Okay, cool. Well, at first that was looking real bad, but we turned it, so I'll take it. It does. Disrespect. Nah, it's true. Alright. We're facing aggro. This should be a nice one for us. Surely. Oh my god, that Kirby. Damn, washed mine. Whoa, is that... Yo, okay, hold on. You're cooking. Is that prowess? Yeah, I feel washed. Let them cook. I'm afraid we're going to have to bully them. I'm afraid we got no choice. Rip. They're not allowed to cook. Yeah, the kitchen is closed. Sorry, homie. I'm playing the bully deck right now. Evil. Oh, look at me picking up nowhere to run. Yeah, like the thing is, I know this deck is very powerful. I know a lot of people hate it, but like, I don't know. I just think of the good old Thunder Junction days where I ended up like playing like Ortsoff, you know, Pixie, and sacrificing my permanents to braids, having a good time. Yeah. The good old days. The good old days, man. My baby is all grown up and is now tier 1 and degenerate. Tragic to see, honestly. She's all grown. Yeah. That'll always be my Ortsoff Pixie, you know? Howdy partner days. Yeah. The howdy partner days. They don't make them like that anymore, do they? Thinking about picking up Hopeless Nightmare, getting rid of our last card. I don't know if that's how the matchup plays out, though. I think just removing their shit's also fine, really. Yeah, like, I think as long as you just pick up nowhere to run infinitely, like, I don't think you're supposed to care. Leyline of Resonance. Sheesh. Okay, I don't care. I haven't destroyed evil, but she. Pretty baller. I guess I do remove that right now. Like, let me not be greedy, you know what I mean? Let me not be greedy. Wolf Chef. You say greedy? Uh-huh. Just bullying them hard. I mean, I will say, I've had stock up in my hand a couple times now. And I don't really feel like I need to play it. I mean, I guess it's quite like a nice draw that you get at certain points. Yeah, like in the mirror, or like when you're out of cards and you draw stock up, like that's pretty dope. And that's kind of obviously why there's only like 2 copies of the card in your deck, right? Like an emergency draw. I'll play this banger. Well, that pest control looking quite nice. Lockdown probably too. Too slow, probably, so is this. Not really needed. Creature's nice. The one thing that will always hold back Pixie decks is just how absolute fucking terrible the mana is. And it's only going to be worse after rotation, by the way. You're going to lose, like, the fast lands, aren't you? You're going to lose the fast lands, you're going to lose the pain lands. Like, Esper Pixie might actually cease to exist after rotation, because the mana will just be fucking gone. Like, I don't know if people realize that, but these all rotate. All the pain lands gone. Well, not all of them. But yeah, all the pain lands. The only thing it keeps is Concealed Courtyard. Back to Ortsoff Pixie. Yeah, seriously though. I would like to find some white mana. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, or Dimir self-balance, but like I said, the fast lands are gonna be gone. So it's like, the fast lands are gone and the pain lands are gone. At least Ortsoff will have stronger mana, with at least still having the fast lands. I'm assuming Tarkir might bring Triomes back, which... I don't know if I fuck with that. I don't know if I fuck with that. I kind of need Domain to fuck off, but... I don't know. This is an absolute devastating pest control. I just kind of need Domain to die out, but yeah. I'm assuming Tarkir will give us the stuff. I don't think Tarkir would bring an Esper Triumph at least. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Best controlled. Sure. Reprint Raffine. Yeah, let's do that. Sounds like a great plan. Raffine, man. I'm just really hoping that like Ebbs and Burn becomes a deck. That would be so incredibly cool to me. I would love that so much. Oh, thank you, Libby. I just grabbed a drink. Thank you, though. Yeah, like Ebbs and Burn with the Siege Rhino, the Debris Beetle, like that kind of vibe. Oh, it would be so cool. I would love that. Thank you, though, Libby. Yeah, I'm sorry for literally destroying you, homie. Bullies! I'm also kind of tempted to, at some point make that mono black deck. Would you guys want to see that? I don't know. Could also be something for tomorrow, though. Sure. See how much bullshit hits us. Mono black monument. Or like demons. With the speed demon. Well, I'll let you guys vote on which one you want to see. I can do Pixie plus Nightmare. I could also Momentum Breaker still. But I think Pixie Nightmare sets up Kaito, which I don't hate. Let's try it. Come on. Speed Demon is a dangerous card. Dangerous. Rip Pixie. Fun, I guess. Play Momentum Breaker on. Yo, I was winning store championships with Hopeless Nightmare back in the Anvil days. I'm just saying. That cool. Simply just that cool. Hopeless Nightmare enjoyer before Hopeless Nightmare popped off. I cannot fire Kaito off here, right? Do, do, do. Yeah, what the hell do we do here? You could just grab no order and a Momentum Breaker. Overlord's also not bad. It grabs Pixie. Pixie grabs one of these, replay it. That's probably one angle. Probably this, I guess. Overlord gets like later value later on too, right? I liked Hopeless Nightmare before it was cool, yeah. The like Hopeless Nightmare, yeah. That was me, I'm the OG. Okay, I'm just gonna set that up. Just hoping my Pixie can trade off with one of these. This didn't we play against this opponent like a little bit ago, and they had 3 Storm Chaser talents as well. This person's like the god of Storm Chaser talents. Tough to see. Because it's so good in the mirror. Man. They got talent. Yeah, they sure do, huh? Yeah, Hitsuru consumes all would cook so hard. It's crazy. But I always feel like at such a disadvantage playing this deck. I always feel like my opponent is just in such a better position than I ever could be. Like, all my plays are rough here. Like, I could try to tap down a Pixie with Kaito, but why would I throw Kaito away like that? It's just not good. Triple Talons, God Draw. Yeah. Best I got is cracking my Nightmare, potentially gaining life with Momentum Breaker. Not ideal. I'll crack it. I mean, I don't hate Preacher, I guess. These trying times, yeah. Gonna crack another Nightmare or gain some life. I mean, I have to gain life, of course, but... we'll see how things go, huh? 3 Storm Chaser Talons. I am in absolute shambles. How do you ever stand a chance with these draws?
I've always got it. I love a dramatic entrance. I've got them pinned.
Damn, dude. Yeah, it's looking not very nice. It's the difference that's like, you know, having Storm Chaser's talent versus, you know, RIP. Milton with the Overlord, right? Yikes. Yeah, I'm actually just dead here too, huh? Dude, I fucking tried. They saw it. I fucking tried. I couldn't do anything. Yeah, like, people nut over the Overlord of the Bilmer, but I just feel like the card doesn't do shit outside of waste 2 mana. It's good maybe against mid-range, but where the hell is mid-range? Like, the card doesn't do much against you versus aggro, doesn't do much, like, I don't know, man. Obviously, the person that made this list is a very good deck builder, so it's probably a me problem, but what the fuck? Having a hard time seeing it, to be honest. I think I'm bringing Pest Control in the draw. I don't think I'm bringing it in on the play. I have to try to be faster on the play, right? Like, surely. I gotta try. Yeah, Pest Control is definitely better against, like, aggro. I don't even know if it's necessarily made for this matchup, but... let's see if it is. Do I literally destroy Hopeless Nightmare here? Is it that serious? Nah, it's not. Have it. I will get rid of your Pixie and slam Kaito. Yeah, I'm just gonna discard it and, like, try to fire Kaito off. I think there is a lot of strength to be found in getting rid of their bounce targets, though.
Don't be jealous of my shadows and into the
Yeah, hell no. Hell no. That seems pretty bad. Give us some good energy bubbles. Hmm. Here we go again, I guess. Meanwhile, I'm slowly killing myself.
Did I scare you? Aha. Now I know your weakness.
Oh, I don't hate it. The 7th land, yeah. Land number 600 was pretty nice there, not gonna lie. Nine life. It's vibes, don't worry. We're gonna try to Serville.
Your secrets didn't
I will
stay.
honestly do that, yeah. Not having a land for blue is kind of not my favorite thing. Not gonna lie. Scry 2. Okay. Wars. Yeah, they're gonna just grab the town, huh? Tweaking. Okay. So I guess their plan is to crack the nightmare. I'm fine with that. Just gonna go like super pressure. Destroy evil in response. Destroy evil in response doesn't do anything though, right? You still get the trigger, no? Or am I like misremembering how that works?
I just hate a fair fight.
I don't know why the town wouldn't fizzle if you remove it after they try to grab back. Or chase... Some Storm Chaser wouldn't fizzle. Pick up nowhere to run again. It doesn't level? Well, shit, maybe I've played that wrong my whole life then. Oh, I guess if you remove it in response to the level up, right? Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, I forgot you have a window to respond to the level. Yeah, I see. Don't mind me, it was just being stupid. Don't mind me. The fact that they actually had the balls to BM us there, like, shut up, dude. You drew like 3 Storm Chasers last game. Nah, it makes sense because I've to Shan at like level up triggers before and stuff, so it's like, yeah. Nah, it makes sense. I was just not thinking. Oops. Average pixie hand. All right, you got a ball. What a mess. Let's do it. Yeah, DJ Bubbles is giving us the energy to get through this game. Come on, Bubbles. You got this, Bubbles. Thought of a Commander at Home watch party. I can't do watch parties of my own content like that. I will literally jump off a bridge if I have to watch myself. Gotta be real with you guys. Not happening. Ever. Sorry. I can't do it. Oh yeah, cringe out of my own skin. Yeah. Or just like never create content again and just... Yeah, I would just disappear off the face of the planet. Oh my god, it's me. I am she. I am the one that's drawn the 3 Storm Chasers. Try to get on my level, dude. Try it. champ. I am she. Make the whole screen red. Cue the final scene of why the hell can I not call on the name? That's on the tip of my tongue. One of the greatest movies ever. Yeah, Mother Superiorum. Just Suspiria? Yeah, there you go. I am she. I've leached of my opponent's RNG and now I have 3 Storm Chasers. I am the correct gamer now. My gamer chair is better. My posture is worse. Correct RNG. Oh, you tried to get slick. I don't think so. The part where all my enemies explode in the blood piles. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I am she. This would make a pretty mean Kaito, to be honest, but I kind of want to rub into them, like rub it in that I have 3 Storm Chaser, not gonna lie. I'm gonna do that first. I don't think I played his land out in case they get a Hopeless Nightmare. Also, the more creatures I haven't played, the better I can protect Kaito. Tempting to play this out because, like, I could, if I do Storm Kaito next turn, I could do like pick up Pixie, and then I can also replay one of these. So maybe I'll do it. I also need 4 mana for Town technically, so or Gallon to bring back Town. We kind of died to Pest Control though. So do they. Yeah. They're not in a better spot than us. Speak of the devil. That's funny. That's funny. I'm good though, I'm not doing that. Speak of the devil. We'll step down to Fear of Isolation, I guess.
You're not going anywhere.
Who manifested that? Yeah, somebody did. I still don't really love the position that we're in right now, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, do I really get rid of these nah, there's no way I get rid of these otters to keep Kaito alive. There just really isn't.
I need more intel.
No way. Ooh, these Fear of Isolations are really doing it to me right now, man. Fuck. Chat, it's not looking great. The Fear of Isolations are really getting me. We started off strong and now it's like... This is just because the scavenger is giving them so much value. Putting everything out of range. But I don't have removal for the card. Like, I would have fired removal on that, like, immediately if I could, but I don't have it. They snatched the main character energy right back. Yeah. Sad. Positive note, I'm still 20 life, they're at 9, so we're at least racing them, trying to. God, the scavenger is just really bad, dude. Nar. This could cook. We could win. We could win here, maybe. We could maybe win here because they got greedy. We ripped the right card at the top. I don't know what they have though. They clearly still have something interact with us. Not sure what it is. Go for the throw. Oh. Yeah, okay. We didn't care about that. Well, we got out of that one. Only because the opponent felt like they were in a position to attack against an army of otters. And then we hit the right spell at the top. I'll take it though. I know some of you have been waiting. Another mirror. Help me out, DJ Bubbles. I don't know if I have the energy. Oh, that's not a mirror. That's a subterranean schooner, PogChamp. What do you mean at this hour? What does that mean? That was very... that sounds very ominous. Oh, what the hell? Sheesh. Survivor synergy? Cool. Pretty nice. They're cooking. They're cooking. I will have to get rid of that. But, yeah. Do I get rid of it now? But what if they Kona? I feel like they would. If you play Defiant Survivor, you know no fear. That's what I said. They fear nothing. Fearless. Bro. You want to see what they have? I don't. I'm good. I do not care for seeing what they have. I am so good. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck. Scary shit. I don't know where to run the Defiant Survivor, who was absolutely slayed, by the way, it must be said. That's a sussy attack, actually. What the hell? Maybe that's what they tried to like Kona into. Virtue of Persistence? That's not a bad one. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yo, what? Likeness looter? Can I turn that into a Kona? That's crazy if true. Bubbles is just here for some good energy, okay? Please turn it into Kona. And then I have to be the bitch that, like, denies it, but, you know. I want to see them thrive so bad. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I'm sorry, man. On police, yeah. Rough out here. Kind of afraid to like tap out against this opponent though.
I learned something in excellent chances
I'm
just
kind of spooked.
information is its own weapon.
I'm just gonna pass. I will be ready for anything. I hope. Oh shit, okay.
Ah, fine. I'll make a new plan.
Bilmer gets Kaito back. Hey, we're not winning here yet, so we can still see a lot of what they got for sure. It's not over till it's over. We can still see a lot of shit from them. Sure. I'm just doing this because I do not know what their last card is and I want to get rid of it. Maybe it's like an Kona target? No, it's just a land, okay. You know, I'm doing this, not that it's smart, but if the opponent manages to top deck some like crazy survival like thingy, then GG's. They flooded, yeah, they flooded real bad. Rip to the homie. Yo, peeps. That's a pretty good card to manifest or like to, you know, survival. Yeah, no, it is manifest into, so hey, danger. Pretty good. Alright, do some math. They block my Kaito. Should still get there exactly.
Sit down. Rethink.
Cool stuff though. I think we have a pretty good matchup against them. I can maybe see myself going with some more destroy. Well, I don't really know. Ghost vacuums, maybe? Destroy evils, maybe? It dreams isn't bad either. Like, there's a lot of things we could do. I think we're just already, like, pretty favored, so... I think this might be too slow against what they're playing. Even though I like the hand a lot, it's the draw 2 tap lands. No interaction. You know, I'm actually gonna keep it because it gives the opponent a chance to pop off. Let's do it. You get a chance, homie. Not that I'm being arrogant or whatever. Like, if they beat me, like, you know, they definitely could, but I think this could be cool for them to... We give them a window. Unless the auto tapper gives us some cards at the top, that would be nice. Go into the other playlist again. Shout out to Bubbles, though. Here we go, we'll go back to our regular playlist. Bump it up. Did they, keep 2 lands? I mean, so did I, but... Might just be to protect their own stuff. Negative? Like, maybe... I'm gonna make an army of otters here. Or the Dutch word for otter is otter. There you go. Could have never guessed that one. Just like otter, but with like a terrible accent on it. Filter. Which is also how Dutch people say other. Filter. Yeah, no, that sounds right. But it's, you know, them trying to pronounce other. I have a feeling they might have like a Bill Merc. I don't know. And oh, champ. Gonna try to win, dude. Yeah. Storm Chaser Talent is a good card. Who would have ever thought? Just goofy. The crimes that Bloomborough has committed, we can never forget it.